Hello everyone, welcome to the RHL. This channel is based off Roblox Hockey. What RHL stands for is Roblox Hockey League. And basically what's going to happen is I'm going to play touch hockey with 16 teams, 16 custom made teams. With I don't know, maybe like a 7-week long season. I don't know, something like that. 7 teams will make playoffs, one team having a bye. And it's a project I've wanted to do, and I'm excited to start. There will be drafts after every season, but the limit you could have, like on the ice in touch hockey, is 3 people. So after like 5 seasons, there's gonna be like 10 people on a single team, and that might be too much. But I don't want to make players retire too, early. But yes, we will be having drafts, hopefully. We will be having trades, hopefully. And these are all custom, completely fake players. They're completely made up, and basically they're graded off their supposed college, how good they were in college. But again, they're fake, so it's random. So, and the draft will be held, I don't know when, but probably tomorrow, honestly. And each team will be drafting the best player they can. So these are all the draft prospects. Now we're moving on to the teams. The first team we have up is the Columbus Roadhogs. You're not going to be seeing a lot of the cities and states. They don't really matter too much. It's just to help the logo design, makes it a lot easier. And I really like this one. This was the first one I designed, but I designed this a long time ago. And I like it. So Columbus Roadhogs, there you have it. Now we have the Toronto Tornadoes, which this is actually the only Canadian team because I don't really know Canada. I'm from the U.S. And they got okay. I can't talk. You have Toronto and the Tornadoes in the shape of a T for the T in Toronto and T in Tornadoes. Probably more so T in Tornadoes because Toronto's already splatted in the tornado. But yeah, I like this design. Also, one of the first ones I made. It's pretty good. And actually, here's some origin for you. This team used to be called the Sharks, but because of hockey, I decided to change it into the Tornadoes. I also liked it better. Next up, we have the San Diego Parrots. It was Minnesota, but we changed it. Someone else was helping me with this, and they helped with, everything. I wanted to do more cities than just full-on states. Not too proud of the design, but I don't hate it. I think it would work, and, I think, the colors are good. So obviously the main colors would be yellow, red, and green. The main colors would be red and green because, yellow, beak, and I like it. It's a good design. Alright, here's a full state team. We have the New York Shells. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorite, if not is my favorite logo design. I'm actually really proud of it. I like it. I don't know why, the N is so separated from the ew. So it's just N-ew York. It's New York. But I really like this design. And, yeah, it's based off the entire state of New York. I'm assuming the colors would just be, blue and, maybe like a bagel color. I don't know why that's the color I had, bagel. It's a food, but still. But yeah, I can't really get these colors in touch hockey. It's random, but I'm just saying their main colors would be this and that. All right, now we have the Minneapolis Woods. Woods is kind of like a basic name. It's not that good. Mixed with Minneapolis isn't that too exciting. It's not a great name, but I love the logo design. It also used to be California Woods, but we had to change it because there was way too many California teams. So I changed it. This is the logo. That's the team. Love the logo design. And I don't really know what the main colors would be. I guess that could be up to you guys. Alright, next up we have the Miami Bears. I got lazy with the design. I don't know how to draw a bear. I had to make all of these. And I don't have a very good, like drawing and like logo making app, so it's kind of hard. But I don't think the design is terrible. I kind of like it for it just being two letters in a cool font. But, I don't think it's the worst. I think it's pretty good. And also, the main colors would be probably yellow and brown, I guess. Yellow and brown. I don't love the logo design, but I definitely don't hate it. This team is the Atlanta Squids. A for Atlanta and the little tentacles at the bottom for, squids. And by the way, I know this is hockey. This team was made like 2 years before I even knew Seattle Kraken was a thing, which was 2 years ago because I've known about them before they were established as an official team. The main colors would be like red and like a lighter red color, I guess. Maybe some black here and there, maybe some white here and there. Yeah, but the logo's pretty good. Sorry, I'm a little mad right now. I'll tell you why in a second, but personally, this is the team I'm rooting for, the Boston Snow Leopards. I don't know, I just like them. Main colors would be white and light blue, the one shown in the logo. The logo's not terrible. I don't know how to draw a snow leopard, and the reason I'm mad is because I just checked the Bruins game, and they lost. Which, by the way, they set 2 hard NHL records this season and lost in Game 7 in the first round, which is insane. Now I'm really mad, but here's the Boston Snow Leopards. Alright, now we have the Pittsburgh Cheetahs. Again, I don't know how to draw a cheetah, so kind of stole some aspects from the Steelers design. I took the circle, put the name in the circle, and I didn't know what else to do, so I just put some cheetah claws, which is what those little things are supposed to be. I put them grabbing the circle, and I don't think it's a terrible design. I like the font that is in Pittsburgh Cheetahs. I like the font, and I don't think it's a terrible design. The main colors would probably be yellow, black, and white, kind of like the Boston Bruins, who just lost. And not to mention, they were up 3-1 in the series and just lost 3 straight. I'm insanely mad about that. I hate this logo design a lot, but I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know how to draw this animal. This is the Cincinnati Roosters. Yeah, the main colors would be black, blue, and red, and I guess yellow. And just a little aspect that I decided to hide in there. The beak is in the shape of a C. I know it's kind of hard to tell because it's a beak, but it's in the shape of a C for Cincinnati. I actually hate the design, but that's the best I could come up with. But there you have it, Cincinnati Roosters. Alright, next we have the Denver Milas. I know what you're thinking, the Milas are Milas like animals? Is that an object? It's my dog. Yep, I made a team after my dog because it was one of the originals from like a few years ago that I made before I had an actual channel. And, I didn't want to just throw it out, so, Denver Milas, there you have it. The main colors would be blue, orange, and brown. I tried to fit all the colors in the logo. Also, not I don't know how to draw my dog, so it's DM in a cool font. I don't think it's terrible though. I kind of like it, and try to fit all colors in this logo. I also hate this design, but not as much as the roosters. Here we have the Florida catfish, as you could see in the top little fin. You could see it says catfish because I tried to blend it in as like stripes. It wouldn't work. I couldn't fit it. I don't like this design, but it's the best I could do. And you got the little whisker things, which also somehow look terrible. I don't know how I messed that up. But there you have it. Florida catfish. Also, make sure to tell me which team you root for, but I'll remind you at the end of this because there's still more teams. So, yeah. Also, the main colors would probably be dark green, orange, and I don't know. I feel like putting a brown in somewhere in there. As I was making this logo, I was like, oh god, this looks terrible. I hate it. But now, not so much. I don't think it's terrible. Obviously, you could tell the team is the Meerkats. The city is Houston, so you have the Houston Meerkats. I actually kind of like the logo. It's not that bad, and I think it's kind of cool. I don't know how to draw a meerkat, so that's the best I could do. I obviously tried to not draw the full body, because I don't know how to draw one. The main colors would be that red for the H, and that color outlining the H. It's like a cream color, and that'd just be the main colors. Probably white as well. I feel like white would go well with that. But there you have it, Houston Meerkats. I don't like I don't really like the logo, but it's just my bad drawing skills and stuff. I like the design that I had, not the final product. It's the Oakland Eagles, and it's supposed to be an eagle flying out from an O. It's not terrible though. I kind of like it. I think I did the beak very well. It's not terrible. The main colors would be dark green, blue, and white. Actually, no yellow in there at all. Just dark green, blue, and white. Um, it's not terrible. I kind of like it. And tell me what you guys think of this. God, this is really bad. I made this like also years ago. Um, it's God, it's so bad. It's the Dallas Rangers. Dallas Rangers. I like the team name. I don't really like the city, and I don't like the logo. But it's the best I could do, so I don't really have a say in it. Also, I didn't feel like redoing it because I don't know how to put Rager in a logo. It's kind of difficult. But their main colors would be black, red, and white. And Ragers, the red comes from Ragers. You can see I added that little anger mark on the helmet because I think it fit. Ragers, kind of means like angry. And the last team we have here today is the New Jersey Angels, which I'm not going to even lie, I kind of forgot the New Jersey Devils existed in hockey. So I just kind of swapped that. I didn't even notice I swapped that, but I did. The logo design is easy, it's nice, it's simple, because I didn't know what else to do, and I wanted to just get done with it. So it's a little N and J for New Jersey around a little halo. And this is the final team, by the way. So tell me what team you guys will be rooting for in the comments. By the way, I've had this league for a while. I've done it before, but never actually made it its own channel. So there are already rivalries in the league. One of the rivalries, the oldest lasting one, I'm pretty sure, and obviously my favorite because I'm a Boston Snow Leopards fan. You have the Boston Snow Leopards and the Pittsburgh Cheetahs. Another rivalry with the Boston Snow Leopards. It's actually a newer one. I've done like 3 seasons of this league, like in the past, and this rivalry kind of occurred late season 2, early season 3. It's the Boston Snow Leopards and Toronto Tornadoes. This would be the third longest lasting rivalry, I believe. It's the Columbus Roadhogs and Toronto Tornadoes. It mainly occurred after season 1, the first finale ever, where they showed down. Toronto won that. That's not playing a factor in this league, though. And, they've played each other a few times in season 2 and season 3. So that rivalry just kind of happened definitely after season 1. This is one of the earlier rivalries. It's the Parrots and Roosters, the two birds. It's one of the earlier ones again. And I actually don't really remember how it started, but all I know is that it's a rivalry that happened. Alright, Tornadoes are back. I forgot one. It's the Toronto Tornadoes and the Roosters. This occurred like early season 3, I believe. Early season 3. Because Tornadoes were undefeated for 3 seasons straight, and the Roosters put an end to that, actually having a better record than them and really giving them a run for their money. So that's how that rivalry occurred. It's an earlier one. This right here is the second longest lasting rivalry. It's the Miami Bears and the Atlanta Squids. Again, I don't know how. This was really early, so I don't know how, this rivalry kind of occurred, but it did happen. Big rivalry between these two. And personally, one of my favorites. I also don't remember how this one occurred. I can't remember. But it's the New Jersey Angels and the Dallas Rangers. Probably because, Angels and, they're good. And, Rangers, they're mean. I guess, kind of replacing the Devils. I guess that's kind of how it happened, Angels and Devils. But I don't remember. Also, this is the second to last rivalry we're showing. I forgot one for the Roadhogs, so they're back. And I also forgot how this one occurred. I forgot how it was created. But it's the Columbus Roadhogs and the Dallas Rangers. I think it's a good one. Also, there's no divisions. But if there were divisions, these two would probably be in the same division. I like it.